In this video, we're going to look at the use of the VLOOKUP command in Excel and how you can use that to pull in responses based on a number or an item in a given part of your spreadsheet. The command itself is very useful. You can use it in a number of different ways, but in this video, we're going to use it to give a set text response based on a final mark from my fantastic feedback generator. What we have here is a table of individual responses which we'll use to report back to the students based on the marks that they've got. Now, when you're using the VLOOKUP command, it's important to set your table up so that it goes from 0 to 10, so lowest number to highest number. Otherwise, the equations and the commands don't work. So the first thing I'm going to do is just narrow this down. And we're going to use this space here to generate our summary statement. Before we do that, we'll go and have a look at the command that we're going to use. Here is the VLOOKUP command. Here is the VLOOKUP command. The brackets contain all of the variables that we need to input. The text in red will be the value that we're going to use to look up. So in this case, it's going to be our final mark. The table array in blue is going to be the feedback responses. The column index number is the column number in our table to which the value we returned, and the range lookup is either going to be true or false, depending on whether or not we want an exact or an approximate match. In our spreadsheet then, we need to start inputting the command. So first of all, we'll put in VLOOKUP. It's then looking for the lookup value, so this is going to be, in this case, the final mark for the student. We're then going to have a comma. We're going to give the table array here. So this is our feedback table. Now at this point, you need to put the dollar signs in to allow the table not to move when we move the equation around. The quickest way to do that is to press the F4 key. Our table has two columns in it, column 1 and column 2. Our responses are in column 2, so we need column index number 2. And then finally, it's going to be an approximate match because we haven't got a statement for all 10 possible answers. We've only got 0, 1, 4, 7 and 10. So we're going to do that approximately. When I then close that bracket, what Excel has done, it's looked in this cell here for the number 7. It's gone into the table here, found the number 7 and reported back the value in column 2 and put it into our sheet. We can then drag this all the way down for all the students on our course, and each student will then get a feedback statement based upon the mark that they got. The next video in the series is going to look at how you can go about stitching all of your now generated bits of feedback together using the concatenate command. Or if you need to go backwards and have a look at how to go about doing data validation, you can follow the links that are now appearing on the screen.